Hello, friends. This is Mercedes, also known as That Mom here, and That Mom Wellness Coach on the internet. And today we are back with our February 2024 bullet journal spread. I have to get really in a better habit of saying 2024 because the other day at work I realized that I was signing everything 2023 and I had to go back and go fix a lot of things. So I got to get in the habit of saying 2024. But anyway, this is our February bullet journal spread, and as you can see my little outline, it is a robot theme bullet journal. So my youngest is turning 3, and right now she loves robots. There is a creator on here for kids called Danny Go, and he has a robot song, and we listen to it every night before bed. It's part of our dance party before bed and everything. So she loves robots. We went over to my sister's house and they got to see their cousins. My oldest went with us, but the baby was the one playing with her cousins and everything, and the cousins had little robot toys, and she was telling them all about this robot song. And so I told her, I was like, well, do you want robots for your birthday? And the answer is the bullet journal, is the yes. So I looked online to find the most generic robots that I could find that I could A, draw, and B, not get in trouble for, because I don't want to get in trouble for any BB-8 or anything like that. So these little robots are really cute, and they're really easy to find. If you Google them or go to Pinterest and just put robot bullet journal images, and boom, you'll find basically all of the reference art that I used. I am still working on my lettering. You guys know that I've been trying to do different types of lettering and more seamless lettering, but my hands are just so shaky some days, and I think that's half of my issue, is that I'm so shaky. You can see that my robot turned out pretty good, but you can see the shaky spots in them too. And if you ask where my little roller for my eraser crumbs are at this point in time, this first day that I started filming this, I had no clue where those little cute erasers are, but they do make an appearance later on in the video. And I realize here that two of my colors are very similar to each other, that first color and that second color that got put down, and so I really tried to get it a little bit of the difference. I didn't realize the Crayola Super Tips, I love them, and then I don't like them at the same time. I need to invest in some marked colors and maybe truer to color, because the cap, it shows one color and then you use it and it's like 10 times darker, or not 10 times, but it's darker or it's lighter than the cap shows. And I'm really not about that, especially when I let my kids pick the colors. All of the colors that are being used in this month's spread were picked by my daughter, by the birthday girl, and or by her sister, because her sister helped me color in a robot, and you will see her little hands later on in the video. So it's hard to pick the colors when they're not true to color, but anyway, they're close enough and it came out cute. Although later I do switch to my zebra Mildliner because I just didn't feel like trying to color match to get all the different colors back out again. I'm really excited with how this little robot came out. I sent it to my friend and she said it was a really cute little robot, and so I was really happy that people see the robot. Here is our monthly spread. This is the exact same thing that I have been doing for months and months and months. The 6x6 squares, and giving me enough room to write, but yet not too much to take up the rest of the page. But when we go into the weekly spreads, the boxes are 2 of the boxes on both of the sides are 6 by 10, and then the other 2 boxes are 7 by 10, and they kind of rotate through for the size, allowing me to put the whole month on one page of my weekly spreads so that I didn't have to do a whole bunch of work. But it's very different from this calendar page because there's more room in the squares, if that makes sense, and we'll see it later on. And it's the same one I've been using now at least 2 months, and it's been working out pretty darn well. This month is a leap month. I was going to say it's a leap year. It is a leap year, but this month is not the leap year. This month has 29 days in it, and we have 366 days in this year. As you guys saw on my January cover page, I did put that there were 366 new leaps, and I've had to Google this at least 3 or 4 times since, because people are like, is really 366 days this year? Like, it's like blowing people's minds. Then there's also people that think I got it wrong, but I keep Googling it to show them that no, this is what it says, this is how many days in this year and everything. So we just get the 1 extra day in February, because there's usually 28 days. There's my other little robot down there. I tried to make him look happy, but I think in the end he kind of came out looking a little frustrated. It might just be his color scheme. He might just be having a hard to compute moment, because that is my day. Sometimes it's kind of hard to compute, and I was joking around with my husband one time, and I said, when I have my moments, I forget what I'm doing, because ADHD and ADD, you guys love it. I should say something like error 404, reboot. So I have a couple times, and I've gotten people to laugh from saying something like that, or system reboot, or it does not compute, all that kind of stuff. So the robots really, they hit home. They hit home. I think that's why we really dug into, you want to do the robot dance? Okay, let's do the robot dance. Here's where we switch hands to my daughter, and she wanted to do this robot in blue, so that's why we put the blue on the calendar, and we're pulling through that purple from the cover page, and we kind of just keep going along with the same color theme and everything. So yeah, I think this one came out really cute. Like I said, I think he came out looking just a little frustrated, but he could just be having a hard moment. We all have a hard moment. And of course, I'll put my Calendly on the side, and I have my Calendly linked below for anybody that's interested in doing a coaching call with me or a consultation call with me. That is in my description below, and you guys can see that I have enough space on this calendar to do enough of the things. Oh, here we go. I guess I did some of this off camera, but our moons popped up right here. We have a last quarter moon on the 2nd, which is my graduation day, a new moon on the 9th, a first quarter moon on the 16th, and the full moon is on the 24th of February, guys. Fast forward in here into the garden, because I am always behind in the time and everything when it comes to these videos, and I don't know why I get so behind, but I don't know. But anyway, here is our garden log. It's the exact same garden log we've been using most of the 2 years? A year at least that we've been using this garden log, and I really like it. It gives me just enough space, and of course I have my keys and everything, and I like it. It's just fine for me. And then at the bottom of the page I have my next little robot, and it's more of like a lovey, rounded robot, and he's a well-rounded and well-loved robot, and I think it fits perfectly right there. And guys, the garden, I'm so happy. I have a radish, and it's a live radish, and it looks so beautiful, and I'm so happy. And it's poking its little head right out of the garden, and I'm so excited for it. I am really, really excited for it. Can you tell that I'm really excited for it? Oh, here's my little eraser back. I didn't use the little wheel, but here's my little eraser back. And then this little guy, here's when this is the page that I decided to use the Mildliners. Like I said earlier, that I did end up switching to the Mildliners because I didn't feel like getting them back out this day, because this is like a week later that I was finishing this, and during nap time, of course. Right now, nap time is just about over, so I need to wrap this up. My little guy, oh yeah, I gotta use my this little pen, guys, this little Papermate pen. This is cute, and I got this pen, and I haven't really used it a whole bunch, and I'm so happy that there was no ghosting. And you guys remember last month my pen was ghosting. Sorry if you can hear that beeping in the background, but I'm so excited to finally get to use it on a spread, and I end up using it a little bit more. So there is my little robot guy and my garden key. Then the next page is my reflections page. I forgot for a second what was on that next page. And I've really been using my reflections page lately, guys, because as a part of my growth and as a part of my wellness and everything, my reflections have been very, very helpful, and for my mental health, just to get things out of my brain. And then here is our dashboard. We love this new dashboard, and I actually put my little key up on the top for you guys this time, because last time I did not put a key and I ended up throwing things in there, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should put this in the next video. So I have E for edit, I have F for film, I have V for voiceover, I have U for upload, I have R for rough draft, and then I have FD for final draft, and it is going to be for my whole thing. So I get to use the different keys for, of course, the video making process versus the blogging process versus, the other, the shorts content process, which I'm still struggling to make the shorts. I can edit them and everything, it just takes me forever, and then I get kind of like, I'm like, well, then now the content's too old. So if you guys want to see me throw up some shorts that I've been working on, let me know in the comments, even though they're like from videos that are now months old. So yeah, just let me know if you guys want to see them, because I've been trying my hardest to get better at these little skills, and to get better at the posting and everything. And I'm just I'm a mess sometimes when it comes to the posting and everything. I try. I'm in my 30s, so social media and me have been kind of growing side by side since I was a teenager. So it's really, I'm still trying to learn and catch up with all of the different trends and stuff. Somebody told me one time that I needed to get my daughter to help me make my reels and stuff, because they're like, oh, the teenagers know how to make all that. My daughter doesn't even have a phone. She doesn't have a cell phone or anything, but she does want to try to learn the editing software and stuff, because she's really interested, since she's a theater kid, on the side of making television productions and movie productions. So I have been showing her little bits here and there on how to use the editing software and stuff like that. So it's we're both learning at the same time. And here we are in our weekly spread. Like I said, it is this first row right here is 7, and then the second row is 6, and then the third row is 7, and then the first, the end row is 6 again, all by 10. Like I said, it gives me big enough boxes, it gives me enough room to write, it gives me enough room to empty my mind whole when it comes to my tasks and everything. And when I write down my notes on other pieces of paper, I can fit them into these boxes, so it works for me. Will it work forever? I don't know. Especially, it probably won't when I go to a B6, which is what I really, really like to get next. But right now, for my A5, it's great. I love this one. Oh, and then at the bottom, I should have counted out my spaces first, because I could have left those last two lines or three lines off, and just made them all notes but not divided notes. But this way, with the divided notes down there at the bottom, I can put like my meal plan, and I can put the actual little notes that I have and all that kind of little things in there. So it kind of works, you know. But I could have foreseen that I didn't need those three squares and just not have put those little dashes in there. But it works right now. It's fine. What is I'm going to be I did it again in January, but I'm going to be putting down a gray box at the bottom of the weekends, so that it is it's I'm able to see that it's a weekend. And it worked really well for January, so I decided to do again in February. Right now, like I said, I think I'm going to stick with this for right now. It is what I need right now. So yeah, this is basically the end. I'm going to throw in my little mini Book of Shadows page, and I don't think I'll be uploading my Yule video now. Like I said, it's a little bit old now, but also I lost some footage in between, and so like I'm talking about things I'm going to do later on and in between clips, so I have totally lost those clips, so I don't think I'm going to be doing it. I'm gonna try again next year, though. I really am gonna try again this year. But Inbulk is coming up, and I am excited to do that because we already have some decorations from last year, and maybe I will try to film a little bit of that, because we did the honey. No, that was Letho last year that we did the honey cakes. But anyway, yeah, we'll try to do Inbulk again this year, and I will try to film it for you guys. So this is basically it. Here's my last little flip through and my last little robots. I want to show you guys the little robots again, and I'm really excited about this bullet journal spread. I feel like this works right now. This has been one of the most functional spreads that I have had. The January and February, they're basically the exact same, and I'm hoping to be able to fit up until June in this bullet journal. So thank you all for joining me so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed. Hello to my 83 wonderful subscribers. It's wonderful to see you again. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time, like I said, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell notification to be told when there is an upload, because I have right now, I'm trying to upload every Wednesday, but it's kind of sporadic still, and I'm trying to get you guys a bonus video when I can on Mondays. And leave me a comment below what you are taking away from this bullet journal spread and what you like the most, and yeah, just let me know. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day, and a wonderful rest of your week, and a wonderful rest of your February if I don't see ya. Bye.